Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're at in the world. Welcome or welcome back to the channel of AuntieKi Reads. This is the channel where your auntie will read you like no other. And over here, you'll find pick a card readings, interesting topics, as well as clarity, answers, insight, plus the truth. So if that's your type of vibe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, then like, and then comment in that order. So, YouTube, it's the first of the month. Yes. Happy July to you all. And before I go into detail about today's pick a card reading, I just want to let you all know that from now until the 10th of July, I do have a special going on, okay? And I won't go into full details. Feel free to reach out if you're interested. But just to give you an idea, for 1777, you can choose one topic for 15 minutes. For 2777, you can choose two topics for 20 minutes. And then lastly, you can choose three topics, which would be 30 minutes. And as far as the topics and everything like that, you would have to reach out to me and let me know. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an idea in regards to the special. So again, if you're interested, feel free to email me. You can text me, or even you can come over to TikTok, and I do have it advertised over there as well. But outside of that, are you guys ready to know what July is going to bring? Well, if you are, you came to the right place at the right time, because this pick a card reading is going to be July's predictions. Yes, July's predictions. And before I even go into the piles, just to let you know in advance, I don't know what's in, I don't know what the piles entail. Each pile may have a different amount of cards, just the way that they fell out. So it's giving me like Spirit has messages for each pile. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So with that, nieces and nephews, looking ahead, or should I say looking basically, you're seeing three piles in front of you, right? So started from left to right. This is going to be pile one. And this is going to be pile two. And lastly, this is pile three. So you can choose one, you can choose two, you can choose them all. But it is time for you to select the pile that speaks to you. And while you guys do that, I'm going to go ahead and take a deep breath. And if you guys want to participate with me, I'm going to count to three just in case. We're going to inhale, exhale, and then we're going to do the damn thing, okay? So with that, 1, 2, 3, inhale. And exhale. Okay, so I've taken my deep breath, and hopefully you all have chosen the pile that speaks to you. You ready? Okay, so those that chose pile one, let me go ahead and move this on out the way. This is pile three. This is pile two. And then we're about to tap into pile one. So pile one, let's see what your predictions are for the month of July. Okay, had to get situated real quick. Okay, so those that chose pile one, let's see what your July prediction is. So first we're going to start off with the angel number that'll be significant for you this month, and then we're just going to continue to roll. We're just going to continue to just keep this thing rolling. So The angel number that'll be significant for you this month is going to be the angel number 4444. Justice and perfection stands for an organized, happy life. So first and foremost, Spirit is wanting you to know that you guys will be protected, you're being guided, but I also see that things are going to work in your favor. And it's giving me that not only are you getting things in order, but it's giving me that like this month, the series of events that take place is going to pretty much like fall in order. And it's giving me because you're being prepared to receive a happy life, or this is Spirit's intentions for you as far as just the way that you receive or the way that things happen, that is pretty much preparing you. So it's giving me like step by step, day by day energy, but yet at the same time, just the intention behind Spirit in the way that things unfold for you, Pile 1, it indicates that you guys have an organized, happy life. So I just feel that like you're getting things in order, and so is Spirit, and in the midst of all of that, you guys are protected. Okay, so let's continue to dive in. What is going to take place for the month of July for Pile 1? And it's funny because the first card that, or should I say the first word that I see is disorderly, but yet at the same time is giving me stands for an organized life. So it's giving me Pile 1. Maybe the month of June was very intense, and I know that, hell, we're up under a retrograde plus a full moon. So that alone can have your emotions, not necessarily in an uproar, but just like all over the place. So I just feel that like right now, you guys have been really dealing with what you feel. You're not running from it. You're not numbing it. I just feel that like you guys are really just sitting in what you feel to even be able to understand exactly what you feel. And it's funny because this card says feeling miserable and unhappy, but yet at the same time, this stands for an organized, happy life. So I just feel that like, again, things are turning around, but yet at the same time, things have to happen in order for it to make sense. So it's like maybe right now you're in your emotions, you're not seeing the silver lining in the cloud, but that's okay. You're dealing with your emotions at this time. See what I'm saying? So yeah, so I see that this month, the way that you're feeling is not going to be the outcome of this month. So I feel that like Spirit is putting you in a position to release the feelings that no longer serve you, because this month you're in the midst of receiving something big. And it's funny because again, stands for an organized, happy life. So I just see that this month is going to be a month of you getting more of what you want. Maybe in the month of June, it wasn't so much like that. I just see that you're going to start to see that your manifestation is close. So maybe this is exactly why the 4444 is significant, because things is going to work out in your favor. Justice and perfection. So it's giving me nothing is wrong and things are moving in order and it's going to work in your favor. I also see that this month in July, Pile 1, that you're going to just have this strong energy of manifesting, calling things in, bringing things in, possibly seeing things and then receiving it, or possibly having visions and then it happens. So I just see that you guys are really going to start to believe again to where things are working out in your favor. Yeah, with the deep thinking, you know, usually when you manifest, it does start with the mind as far as you seeing the vision. But I just also feel that like this is you detaching from your emotions and becoming logic. So maybe this is exactly why Spirit has put you all in a position to feel, because now it's time for you to detach from the things, places, and situations that no longer serve you, because the things that are meant are coming in. Also, maybe in the month of July, there's going to be a decision that you're going to have to make. And it's giving me that with this decision, it's going to be logic over emotion. I see that also this month there's going to be a lot of reflection, a lot of realizations, and seeing the butterflies fly. It's just giving me that like the things that come to mind is putting you in a position to see things differently from a higher perspective, to think brand new. But it's funny that this card started off like this, but yet as things unfold, it's just giving me that like it'll start to make sense. So if this is not in regards to a decision this month, you're just pretty much detaching. Yeah, so you definitely are detaching, and with the toxicity, it's giving me the certain energies that possibly put you in a position to have an untidy mind or chaotic energy, or it's giving me that like this month you're no longer keeping misery company because things are working in your favor and you're getting organized to receive and just get things in order, you know. I see that this month is going to be a time to purge. I see that also you're going to pretty much check yourself in regards to the self-sabotaging and the negative thinking and being hard on yourself and possibly even being your own worst enemy. So I just see that you're going to pretty much like check yourself in the way that you're thinking. And then as far as like dead end relationships, it's just giving me that like you may realize that certain people are draining you, taking you away from your purpose, you guys are not in alignment, or this is just somebody you've outgrown. But overall, it's like there are toxic people and situations that you're going to realize is not bringing out the best in you. So it's just giving me, again, with the 44, you're going to start to see signs in regards to like, okay, spirit is revealing this so that you can be protected, protect your mind, your energy, your space. So I just see that you guys are going to remove certain people, stop thinking a certain way, and possibly dead certain relationships that no longer serve you. I see also this month it's showing me that you're in the process of letting go of things that no longer serve you, but maybe at the same time you're going to have moments of feeling torn because it's like in order to receive something new you have to let it go, but yet at the same time when you let something go it's like you're in the midst of transitioning. So there could be parts of you this month that it's hard for you to just let go, or it's hard for you to just have to step into something new, but yet at the same time it's like this is exactly the steps that you have to take in order to experience a happy life and an organized life. So I just see that like you may have moments of feeling torn in regards to like, dang, I may have to let this person go, but we have so much history and it's like no excuses. So I just see that spirit is putting you in a position to show you what no longer serves you and what it's time for you to step into in order for it to serve you. But you're just pretty much in between worlds because you're letting go of toxicity and you're in the midst of receiving what your heart desires. So the old you is dying as the new you is being rebirthed. Yeah, so I just see that this month, Power One, Spirit is putting you in a position to not live in limitation. And maybe that's been one of the issues that you've been struggling with, placing limitations on yourself or only going by the things that you see versus what you believe. But I see this month you're willing to explore all possibilities, you know, and seeing this little boy is like, it's time for you to tap into that energy of your inner child this month. I see that this month you're going to think outside the box. You're going to possibly more so like be in the midst of creating a formula that works for you in your life. And I feel that like this is part of this angel number in regards to like stands for an organized and happy life. Because it's like instead of you living by the formula of other people, it's like you're creating a formula that works for you. I see that you're willing and you're trying, or you're willing and you're open to trying new things, which possibly merges with this energy. Maybe you're the type of person that feels like, you know, if nothing is broke, why fix it? But yet at the same time, things don't necessarily have to be broken in order for you to fix. Things can be fine and you just add more features or enhance what you currently have. So I just see that it's time for you to be more willing to try new things or be more open to new possibilities. So I just feel that like, just like a child, don't worry, don't fear, just be open, have fun with it, lean in. Yeah, because this month you don't even see what's coming towards you, and it's giving me that like that's why the feeling is significant, because the feeling is going to pretty much give you an answer. The feeling is going to give you that confirmation like, okay, something's coming, so trust it. So just know that this month magic is happening behind the scenes, which is this manifestation is coming in. I see that you're going to receive a blessing that you don't even see, let alone expect, Power One. So it's just giving me that, like, you may have your moments this month where it's like, dang, I feel it. I see the signs. I'm not really able to connect it. And that's by design. Spirit wants to surprise you this month, Pal One. But overall, your spirit team is working behind the scenes. So that makes sense in regards to the 4444. So despite of what you don't see, they're giving you a sense of reassurance that all is well. You're being guided and you're protected. Ooh, this is really good. And you notice how in most, well, this card, her eyes are closed, and then in this card, her eyes are open. So I feel that like the old you always had to see it to believe it. But it's like as you merge into this new energy, it's like you're going to be able to believe it before you see it. So it's just giving me that you're learning to trust more, or this is going to be the focus for you in the month of July, just being able to trust the feeling, because that's being connected to source. And with the way that the signs speak and the series of events that takes place, that is spirit moving behind the scenes. So there's going to be people and situations that you let go of. You're going to reflect on that. You're going to pretty much let go of the old you, become more experimental with the new you. And just know that spirit is working behind the scenes for what your heart desires. So the energy that's going to be significant for you all this month is just going with the flow. You've let go of your expectations and attachments to the idea of what you thought would make you happy, and learning to get out of your own way by embracing the flow of life. And you know, with the way that this card broke it down, that's pretty much what I was saying in so many words. It's like you're letting go of the expectations and the ideas. So I just see that this is you not living in a box. You know, it's like you're opening up to the universe in a way to where you're embracing the flow of life. And that's exactly what Spirit is wanting you to do. Be in that childlike energy, living carefree, lighthearted, embracing versus thinking the worst of you not receiving. So you guys are really just going with the flow, and it's going to surprise you. Rebellion. So you guys, just before I read the card, you guys are breaking out of your comfort zone. You're breaking away from people's expectations, their beliefs, and it's like you're becoming your own person, fearlessly, unapologetically. Rebellion. No more playing it safe. You're learning to care less about what others think and get in tune with your inner rebel. It's time to discover your true, authentic self while you reap the benefits. The benefits is what your heart desires and what Spirit is doing behind the scenes. And it's giving me like giving a fuck a bit less type of energy, you know, and especially with being told that this month you're going to be focused on purging and ending dead end relationships and toxic situations. So it's like it's time to discover your truth instead of living under the umbrella of other people's truths and expectations of you, Pal One. So yeah, it's like you're done playing it safe. You about to pop out and show them. Oh, look here, Pal One. So you guys manifesting love? Well, baby, you about to get your sign this month. So romance. Love is yours to take. The person on your mind is going to make a romantic gesture in hopes to rekindle the love in your connection. Okay, Pal One, so I'm seeing the word rekindle, but here I am seeing toxicity. Hey, it's giving me that somebody may want to spin the block. I don't know if this is new love, but it's giving me love is in the air regardless if it's new or old, okay? Just be mindful if this is somebody who's been draining you, okay? So just know love is yours to take this month, and this is somebody who's going to make a kind gesture, romantic gesture in thoughts of wanting to rekindle or spark up a connection. Signs. Your guides are trying to communicate with you. They are sending you signs and synchronicities. It could be through music, dreams, or number sequences. Pay attention. And that's funny because we have 4444 right here. So again, before the unseen unfolds, this month the signs are going to speak music lyrics, commercials, synchronicities, dreams, colors. So really just connect the dots this month, because again, Everything is happening in order for you to receive a happy life. So the month of July, it's going to lead up to the happiness, the surprise. But in the meantime, you guys are just removing things, people, and situations that no longer serve you, reflecting on it, weeding out what no longer serves you, but keeping the things that apply so that you can experience living and exploring new possibilities. Because again, the blessing that you don't see is going to be the blessing that surprised you. So there's going to be magic happening behind the scenes, pile one. And lastly, this is going to be your advice or what Spirit is wanting you to know for the month of July. Ask help from others. So it's almost giving me that this is going to be the month that you really see who shows up for you and who's meant to leave. But yet at the same time, I don't know if you're the type of person that you often feel alone or you feel like you don't have anyone. I feel like Spirit is putting you in a position for you to ask help so that you're not putting yourself in a position to do things alone. I feel like also this is you calling on your spirit team as well for help. I'm just picking up a very hyper independent energy in pile one, and you asking for help is pretty much allowing you to go with the flow. It's you not being, you not trying to play safe and act like you don't need anything. And then yet at the same time, it's putting yourself in a position to receive and trust. So with asking help for others, I just feel that like this month, Spirit is wanting you to really just face that fear. Asking for help is brave. It's courageous. It's also self-love. So overall, they want you to love on yourself more this month, pile one. But overall, don't be afraid to ask for the things that you need, or even just something that puts you in a position of being able to live or be in a flow state. Okay? So this is July's prediction for pile one. Okay? Let's move over to pile two. Pile two. Those that chose pile two. Let's see what the July prediction is for you all this month. So we're going to start off with your angel number. And I think in this pile there were two. So let me go ahead and get those. 911. Okay, so instantly before even reading the message, it's giving me the like fire trucks or sirens are going to be significant because you guys are waking up to something new this month. But what the message says is 911. Keep your thoughts focused only up on your desires and give up any worries or doubts. So it's just giving me that like that's the siren. When you begin to overthink, boom, treat it like a fire truck. It's time to put that out. Okay, so this month is about you keeping your mind on the things that you want to receive and let go of the doubts. Okay. Ooh, 727. Wow, just the way that those numbers came out in order. So pretty much Spirit is pretty much wanting you to keep your thoughts positive because you have good news headed your way. 727. So if you guys happen to see 911 or 727, you have good news headed your way. So just keep that feeling alive, But yeah, Spirit is just wanting you to focus on your desires and don't fear the worst. Expect the best, believe the best, and just be in high vibration in your thoughts because you already know right now the month of July is bringing some good news. Okay, so let's continue to tap in. Oh, wow. So this could be the good news, pal, too. You possibly have a romantic offer coming in. This could be you and someone realizing that you guys have mutual feelings towards each other. But this is going to be the month that you're focused on love. Let it be yourself. Let it be sharing love with another person. But again, love is in the air. So right now, you can give up the worries and doubts because love is on the way. Love is here. The love is mutual. So also this month, pile two, I just see that big changes are coming your way. And this is change that's good, okay? So with the wheel, meet me at the car wash. I don't know. Maybe somebody's gonna go to the car wash. Maybe you may meet this person at the car wash. Hell, car wash is significant with getting that download. Rose Royce, I think that's who sings that song. But yeah, there's going to be a turning point this month in July, and maybe that's why Spirit is giving you a sense of reassurance now to keep your thoughts focused on your desires, because with there being a turning point, it's just giving me that, like, maybe right now things could just be a-okay, and then all of a sudden, boom, things are about to shift. But it's not necessarily nothing bad. It's just to pretty much level you up, because right now you may have the will, but Spirit's about to take over and move you in a whole different direction that you don't even see. So big changes are coming, not little changes, but big changes. Okay, so this is something that's about to work in your favor. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. So yeah, a turning point could be significant help. Maybe I could be speaking to an earth sign, seeing all these trees at Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I feel like the energy that you're in is bringing in this blessing or this intention. I feel that, like, also with the trees, whatever's coming in that's good news is going to put you in a position of being stable. Okay, so I see that this month you guys are staying true to who you are. I see that this month, I see your boundaries are being tested. So it's giving me like this is you protecting your happiness. This is you being able to not invite everyone in on what you receive, but yet at the same time, it's like you're done. You're not surrendering no more. You're done with that. But I just see that this month is going to be a month of you saying no and standing up for what you believe, okay? So this is you just being true to yourself, loving yourself, protecting yourself. So like I said, this is a form of self-love. So this month there will possibly be no more no's that are being said. But again, at the same time, this is you protecting your space, your energy, your time, etc. So I said fire trucks, airplanes. Okay, so maybe somebody may be traveling, but the way that I see this is you're seeing things from a higher perspective in regards to how you're staying true to yourself. So this month, pal, too, and that's funny because I said something about a level up or moving you to the next level or something like that. Spirit is pretty much putting you in a position to level up because something new awaits you. Yeah, I just feel that, like, even in the month of July, you guys may see some type of figurine in the sky that gives you some type of confirmation or sign. But yeah, I feel that, like, with the airplane, you guys are being put in a position to see things from a higher perspective. Or this could be, you know how airplanes is like, they feel like they're moving slow, but really they're traveling very fast. So it's giving me that, like, you may feel like something is moving slow, but it's about to come at any day. And again, this month you have good news headed your way. So maybe you feel like it's been taking a long time to receive love or for things to move to the next level. And then all of a sudden, boom, shit just takes off. Oh, oh, okay. So shit, for some of you all, you may be conceiving this month. For others, you may be pregnant. If so, congratulations. But overall, this is new opportunities. This is you starting over again, pal, too. You're starting over in regards to yourself, love, life, the way that you see yourself, the direction that you're headed. So you're birthing a new you. Yeah, so this month it's about you reinventing yourself, really going within and asking yourself, who am I meant to be? What is my purpose? And I feel that, like, this is a part of you this month that's really about to be really committed to that, to standing your ground. I see that, like, you are pretty much really being gentle with yourself as well. I even feel that, like, pal, too, there's going to be a part of your inner child that you allow to just explore life, But yeah, overall, a new beginning is being given to you for you to birth in any way that you want. And that's possibly why Spirit is saying keep your thoughts focused only up on your desires. Only on your desires. You don't have nothing to worry about. You think about the love that you want to receive. You think about the opportunities you want to experience. You think about the places that you want to go. You think about your future and the way that you want to reinvent yourself and create opportunities, your happiness, just whatever it is, allow it to linger on your mind in a way that you believe it. Because it's giving me anything is bound to come this month. but just know that it's good. Oh, wow. So I'm picking up, moving up the ladder in regards to your career, but I just see that this month you're not surrendering. You guys are going to call your power back. You guys are wearing the crown, but overall, it's giving me this month, it's about the respect. You guys have a high influence in whatever it is that you're doing, so I feel that like respect and favor is coming your way. I see that this month is about you using logic over emotion, so it's about trusting who you are, trusting what you know. I also see that this is you really just standing in who you are, what you believe in, your self-worth. So this pretty much goes back to the boundaries. I see you're stepping to a leadership role. So again, it's giving me something in regards to your career is going to change. I even feel that like this is when your mind begins to change to where you guys are changing your life. But with the starting over, this is the part that's starting over. It starts with you. And I see that maybe, you know how they say you have to follow before you lead. It's giving me that like you followed in a way to where now you became your own leader, pal, too. Oh, yeah, definitely. You see the order of this. A new you, new energy, new blessings, new intentions, new manifestations. Wow, yeah, you definitely have good news coming. You have good news coming in pile 2, and you have a wish fulfillment coming in the month of July. Wish fulfillment, blessings, wealth and fame, becoming quite popular, brand new life and a hopeful life. I just feel that like this month you're going to start to realize that you can have any and everything that you want. You're going to possibly start to see how things are moving and working in your favor. It's giving me that you're going to realize that nothing was never wrong or nothing was never missing. But yeah, I just see that not even you taking control over your life, but I just feel that like this is you calling back your power in a way to where you're living more boldly, more fearlessly, more fearless. You know, you're living in strength and power. But yeah, it's just giving me that like because of you being love, pal, too, you're receiving love in so many areas. So let's see what else is coming in this month. Didn't your auntie say something about career change, or I feel something? Confirmation. So this is in regards to a job. This is in regards to just your purpose. But let's see what it says. A new opportunity comes. This is a new beginning. New good news, birth, alignment. Yes. Okay. A new opportunity comes. This is a new beginning that will challenge you to get out of your comfort zone and expand your horizons. No more playing small. It's time to dream big. So again, whatever this role is or this career change, it's putting you in a position to become, it's giving me like you bossing up, like you're becoming your own boss. You're taking the lead, okay? But yeah, people are about to start working for you. Hell, maybe July 13th may be significant. That just spoke to me. But yeah, you're going to be challenged to step out of your comfort zone. So when you step out of your comfort zone, you do have to set boundaries because you're doing this for you, not nobody else. So your career is about to go in a totally different direction that you see, pal. So, ooh, yeah, so this is something that you have to believe. Once you take that leap of faith, you're going to see it, and then everything else will make sense. So this is exactly why Spirit is saying keep your thoughts focused only on your desires. Because if you see it, you can have it. And don't allow worries or doubts get to you just because it's not moving in a certain way or because you're not seeing it in the way that you have in mind. Think bigger. Regardless, deep down, you'll know the key to creating the life of your dreams is on the other side of fear. So right there is giving me, pal, too, that you're about to be put in a position to do something that you've never done before. And because you've never done it, you may be the type of person that has to see a sign to just know that it's okay. But if you see it in your mind and in your heart, that's all the vision that you need. It won't be easy to take a leap into the unknown, but just remember, the universe will catch you. Keep your thoughts only focused on positive things and your desires. You have good news headed your way. Love, a changing point, career change, leap of faith, new beginnings, the star. Like, what more do you need to lean into taking this leap of faith, pal, to? Again, despite of how it looks, deep down, you'll know the key to creating the life of your dreams is on the other side of fear. So it's like that feeling of fear that you're going to feel this month is not really a feeling of fear. It's more so like, okay, I'm about to do this. Okay, I'm about to do this. So don't allow that feeling to convince you out of taking the leap of faith, because the universe is going to surprise you in a way to where on the other side of that leap this month is a wish fulfillment. Damn, what's up, pal, too? So this could be in regards to more than just a career change. This looks like even love as well, okay? I'm hearing complete package. A soulmate connection is making its way to you. Keep your heart open and don't fear letting love in. Know that you were being divinely guided to be in each other's lives. So really, this is out of your hand and it's out of this person's hand as well. So again, spirit is taking the wheel this month. And like I said, this month you may have your hand on the wheel, but all of a sudden you're going to possibly feel like, am I losing control? Nope, that's just spirit taking over, because it's time for you to be led and guided towards the things that are meant for you. So you have a connection that's coming, a soulmate, a career change, a faith move. Okay. Yeah, so if things are slow or if things are just moving at a sporadic pace, that's by design, because spirit is pretty much building that momentum for you to be in go mode, pal, too. So this month, spirit is saying expect to be busy. Busy bee. Expect to be busy. It might get difficult to balance your personal life and work life, but if you cut out any distractions and any unnecessary drama, you'll handle it like a queen. Like I said, you will be wearing your crown this month, so you guys will be handling the situation like a queen with grace. But you guys are going to be multitasking. You guys are going to be moving and shaking this month. But things are coming together for you all, pal, too, this month, okay? Wish fulfillment, soulmate connection, changes, you setting your boundaries, taking things to the next level. So let's see, what is spirit's advice for you this month, pal, too? Okay, shit, for some of you all, you may get a new whip. Oh, I rest my case. I rest my case. You see this? You can have whatever you like. How to? This is giving me that this month is your month. Oh, and this is the 7th month. 7s indicate good luck. But overall, yes, abundance is yours for the taking. It's giving me that because you're thinking abundant, you're receiving abundant. And because of the energy that you're in, it's like you can attract any and everything this month. Love, changes, mutual feelings, positive outcomes, taking things to the next level. It's all yours this month. But again, you have good news coming. Just keep the energy high, because this is what's taking place behind the scenes this month for you. Abundance, baby. Big blessings, not little blessings. Okay, so that's what I have for you all, pal, too, for the month of July. Now let's tap into pile 3. Let's see, what are July's predictions for pile 3? So for those that chose pile 3, let's see what this month is going to bring for you all. Okay, so the angel number that is significant for pile 3 is the angel number 1818. And this says the more you stay positive about money, the greater your financial flow will be. So with 1818, I'm seeing this also breaks down to the number of 99 as well. So maybe the year 99 could be significant, but outside of that, it's giving me that this is in regards to your mindset. You know, when it comes to finances, we can sometimes see it as paper, but really currency is based off our energy. And I just feel that like maybe pile 3, you want to generate more money, or you want your finances to be more consistent, or maybe this is just your focus. And this is giving me that this month is going to start with your energy. So when you think positive, you receive positive. You create that high frequency and high vibration to set yourself up to receive. So it's just giving me that like this month is going to depend on the thoughts based upon what you receive. But Spirit is saying the more you stay positive, the greater the flow will be. So let's see what else is coming in for you, Pile 3, in the month of July. Okay, so with the owl, I feel that like everything that takes place for you this month is going to put you in a position to become more wise. I feel that like this is going to be the month that you learn. There may be triggers along the way that put you in a position for you to go within and nurture yourself, do the inner work, ask yourself, why are you feeling this way? And maybe it's more so, I'm kind of picking up like a lack mindset or scarce mindset in regards to like, you know, you may place limitations on yourself and you may need to take the time to understand what makes you do that. Is that a fear? Is that something that you were taught? But yet at the same time, I see that like you're going to be observing a lot this month as well. Maybe owls could be significant, but I just see that the shadow work that you're being put in a position to do is leading you towards your purpose, Pile 3. And the lessons that you're learning is giving me that like there's going to be a story behind that. And it could be like shit, how I went from being broke to becoming a millionaire or something like that. It's just giving me like you're going to have a story to tell about this. So maybe you live by mountains, but overall, Pile 3 is showing me that like there may be some challenges along the way. And I'm hearing, how bad do you want it? So I feel that like maybe in the month of July, you guys are going to be tested in regards to just slowing down, to really go within, to be clear. You know, because sometimes when you're in your emotions, you can be erratic, you can respond off of emotions. And I just feel that like this is exactly why Spirit is really just putting you in a position to stay positive. Because despite of how it looks, it's not always the outcome of what you're going to receive. And I just see that the obstacles and challenges are putting you in a position to really just be like, okay, so what are you going to do? Are you going to wallow or are you going to believe? Are you going to trust or are you going to worry? So I see that the delays is putting you in a position to possibly still be prepared. It's giving me that like you want it, but you're not ready. So I just see that this month is going to still require you being persistent, you not giving up. So the challenge is pretty much showing, are you going to give up? Or are you going to continue to keep afloat? So with third party, I feel that like this is indicating like certain distractions could be around you this month. This could even be like too many people are involved to where you're allowing opinions to lose your voice, your direction, your purpose. But also, I see that this month somebody could be watching you as well. Okay. Hell, maybe this does pertain to some type of relationship that you were in and it was too many people involved. But I just feel that like this is the month where you really like separate yourself and really just be in your space, for you to trust your thoughts, for you to go within, to hear your voice, and for you to find a solution to overcoming these challenges. I feel that like a lot of people are not going to understand because this is them not doing the inner work like you, or they're not being led like you, Pile 3. So I just see that too many people are going to be involved, or the distractions is putting you in a position to like isolate, because certain energies may be affecting your finances and how you receive it. Okay, so it's time to take a risk this month. So it's giving me like maybe you're playing things comfortable, and this is exactly why the challenges may come to where I was hearing, okay, so how bad do you want it? So it's time for you to take a step into the unknown this month, because something awaits you that's going to excite you. It's pretty much like this month, Spirit is pushing you out of your comfort zone. So this could be in regards to your finances, okay? So it's giving me that you're mentally preparing or going within to ask yourself, like, what is it that I want to do next? 12-12 could be significant. 6-6 could be significant. Okay, But yeah, I just see that it's time for you guys to be focused on stepping into the unknown. And that's why Spirit is like, stay positive about your finances. Hell, you could possibly be at a job or currently stay somewhere, and maybe you want to move, or maybe you're wanting more out of life. And it's like, it's time to roll the dice, time to gamble. Okay, so you guys could be frustrated by the delays. So this month is giving me that things are slowing down so that you can be clear. I see that you guys may have a moment of frustration because of the way that things are moving. And I feel that like things are not moving because you're not moving. And I see that, you know, maybe you're trying to rush progress, or kind of, you know how sometimes when you know you're supposed to take the long route, but yet instead you want to take a shortcut. It's giving me that like, because of you getting impatient, you want to possibly take a shortcut, when it's like, no, you need patience and perseverance. Any pace is a good pace compared to no pace. And it's giving me like, even though you're rushing the process, it's almost like you're rushing yourself when you're not ready. And that's why Spirit is wanting you to just allow it to start with your mind, because once things become consistent mentally, then everything else will follow. So I just see that also this month, this is about you being committed. For some of you all, this could be in regards to legal matters, okay? Maybe wanting to know the outcome, or if you guys are going to be approved for something. But I'm seeing possibly legal matters being important, application, signature, making something official. But again, this could possibly be an agreement between two parties. So I don't know if divorce is significant with the third party, but yeah, maybe there could be delays about the outcome of how something is happening. I'm also seeing like unwelcome change, which is sadness. So it's giving me that this disappointment had to happen so that you could see the truth, so that you can create some type of movement in your life. But I'm seeing that like this is an unwelcome change that's telling me, Pile 3, that it's now time for you to choose you or take a risk on you. I'm picking up an energy that you are the type of person that you think of others before yourself. You're very selfless. Maybe you've been sacrificing things that matter to you. And it's giving me like that's exactly why it's time for you to go within and just kind of do that inner work to understand, like, you know, what's been making you do this. Or it's just pretty much time for you to ask yourself some questions. Because it's giving me that the series of events that take place is going to pretty much have an answer for you. But this unwelcome, I don't know if you just heard that notification, but to me, that's confirmation. This unwelcome change is giving me like, because it's time for you to create change. So since you didn't do it, it's giving me Spirit is doing it. And the change that you need to take is now leaping to the unknown, trusting and taking a risk. And maybe the risk that you want to take is in regards to a financial change or an opportunity. So again, the more that you stay positive, the more that the finances will flow. But this change is happening for you because it's needed. Let's see what else. Perseverance is very heavy in this message, Pile 3. You're going to work hard for something, to find a way to bring your plans to completion with a rekindled love for the journey and worrying less about the result. And that's kind of what it's giving me. I don't know if this is a career change or personal change, but you can just tell that it's a change that you've been considering others, and now that something is ended, or now that something is done, or there's been unexpected change, it's giving me that like this is now put you in a position for you to reconnect with this thing that you love, and just worrying less about the result, but just trust the journey and how you're being led and why things is happening. So again, you have to keep going for it to make sense. You can't just say stop, fuck it. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna know what's on the other side. If you stop now, you're not gonna know what your steps are leading you to. So again, you're gonna find a way to make this work, because again, it's what your heart desires. So this month is about not giving up on yourself, your dreams, your desires, the vision, because you not giving up is creating the more. Diversion. So this is possibly the unwelcome change that has came about for you this month. So in the month of July, it's okay to change your mind and move on in a different direction. What is brewing will change the course of your life moving forward. You'll know when it's time. And it's giving me that, like, honestly, it's time, Pile 3. It's okay for you to have a change of heart. It's okay for you to have a change of mind. It just indicates that you're growing and you're wanting more. It's almost giving me like with the third party energy, how it may resonate that you've outgrown situations or people. And it's like now it's time for you to change the course of your life because it's simply time. People change, things expire, and it's just giving me that nothing lasts forever. So it's just time for you to change in your mind and move in a different direction. And the different direction is just you staying positive and believing because you're bringing in something. So you're having a change of mind, which is putting you in a position to not worry less about what others think, but more so what you believe. Relocation. So there's going to be some type of change, a move. There's going to be some sort of change in your home or possibly moving into a new place. Get ready to explore your new environment. So self-explanatory. So this month you're going to be exploring a new environment, going places, experiencing something new. But there is a change in the home. This could be somebody leaving. This could be somebody moving in. This could be you moving. But overall, there's change. And it's giving me like you can't resist it. So lean into it. It's working in your favor. Okay? So just continue to keep moving forward because this is a part of the plan. This is a part of the purpose. Passion. Okay. So pile 3. Everything is giving me, everything is crumbling down so that you can really begin to find the love of things. Maybe you've just been going through life just based up off the hamster wheel or, just kind of doing things based up off a society standpoint. And it's now time for you to go within and listen to your heart, yourself, your inner voice, your higher self. Because now this month you're ready to reawaken your passion and allowing it to transform it into a sense of purpose for your life. You're no longer depriving yourself from the life that you dreamed of and proving all your naysayers wrong. Baby, this is pretty much what pile 3 is in regards to July predictions. You guys are about to stop depriving yourself from the life that you dreamed of, and you're proving all the naysayers wrong. So with the third party and the obstacles and the delays, you're only being put in a position to go within, to follow your heart, no longer your thoughts. You're undergoing transformation this month, pile 3. And this transformation is putting you in a position that it's time for you to take a risk on the things that you love, the things that you have been sacrificing to show up for people. But yeah, there's possibly been a lot of people around you that don't understand or don't support the dream. And that's okay. As long as you support it, as long as you believe it, that's all that you need. So it's giving me that this month everything that you go through is putting you in a position to reawaken the dream that you've either just been sleeping on or that you necessarily haven't been dreaming of. And that's possibly why Spirit is saying the more that you stay positive about money, the greater the financial flow will be. So don't only just think about just the money aspect of it. Think about the love of it, the reason why you want to do it, just the outcome of what could be if you put your all into it. Really become creative with this thing and do it from a place of love. So I just see that overall it's pretty much leading you to take a risk in regards to things that you love. Okay? It's time for you to be committed to yourself. And pile 3, let's see what your spirit team has to say. It ain't time to think about it now, baby. You can make up excuses all day, but pile 3, you see this? You're ready. Yeah, so you guys are closing out cycles to create new beginnings. And even with the rainbow, it's just giving me that like a rainbow could be significant this month, but you guys are in alignment. It's giving me like how they say when you see rainbows, that indicates God's promise. Spirit promises, pile 3, to give you what your heart desires, but you have to believe and know that you're ready. This is a new beginning. You see the building, so this is relocating, new buildings, new levels. I'm hearing new devils. Ankh could be significant, but overall, it's time for you to take the lead, pile 3, because you're ready. You guys are ready more than you realize and more than you're giving yourself a chance. So it's time for you to lean into this fear and take a risk, because this month, this is the month where Spirit gives you confirmation that you're ready. So no more waiting. Ooh, so pile 3. This is your prediction for July. Guys, all of these predictions are very beautiful. They seem promising, but you can just tell that you guys have been doing the work. So you deserve to be in the season, and you deserve to receive this month. And I'm wishing nothing but the best for you all, okay? I thank you for being here. Thank you for the love, the support. And I look forward to the next pick a card reading, guys, okay? Have a great day and have a great month of July. It's the first of the month.